Hello, I'm Mayor Howard Wiggs. Welcome to the City of Lakeland's Business Spotlight, where we introduce the community to a small business or one of our larger corporations. Economic vitality is very important to the City of Lakeland, and we appreciate all businesses who call Lakeland home, big and small. We look to our local businesses to provide employment opportunities as our community continues to grow, and we are always exploring ways to retain our young professionals as they ready themselves for the workplace. Exciting products have been developed by Lakeland companies, and many have implemented creative solutions to improve existing ideas. Here is Jason Willey, the City of Lakeland's Business Development Manager, with this edition of Business Spotlight.
Hi, I'm Jason Willey, Business Development Manager for the City of Lakeland. This is the Business Spotlight. Today we're here with Chef Marcos Fernandez at his new restaurant, 1961, here in Dixieland.
I've had this vision for a restaurant in Lakeland for a long time. Actually, this location was one that I always eyeballed. And I think Dixieland's an up-and-coming community where the people that work at Dixieland really want to see Dixieland thrive. It's in a great location. There's a lot of great tenants. The name, which we picked, was 1961, the year my family came from Cuba, had a lot of significance. And we didn't come up with a name until after I left the yacht club. And it means not only that's the year they came from Cuba, but it also, they had no clue what was waiting for them on the other side of the ocean. They landed here and to them that's a big mystery. And the same thing with the restaurant. You know, I put 17 years worth of culinary experience to the test by creating food from Italian origin, French origin, Cuban, Peruvian, places I've worked, recipes that I remembered and I adapted and modified to use local ingredients, local product, organic chickens. We have our own pigs that are raised just for the restaurant. And I wanted to kind of have an area where it seemed like you were in New York. And this is what we call the Soho side. You got the long bench, a lot of two tops, kind of side by side, where you kind of have to mingle with your neighbor because you're in there, almost in their personal space. But it's been very well received, and it's created a very nice kind of upscale space, very minimalistic, a lot of wood, so it's very warm. So I always wanted the wood. I wanted that contrast of the greenery, the dark wood, the light. It's something that I definitely envisioned the colors. I never expected it to look this good. There's a lot of Cuban influence. Being first generation American, parents coming from Cuba, I ate a lot of Cuban food, and a lot of my recipes were adapted from my grandmother's ropa vieja recipes, which was one of our signature items on the menu. I lived in Peru briefly, so I worked in Peru. My wife is Peruvian. I worked for an Italian chef, so I picked up a lot of Italian techniques. And briefly in Denver, I worked for a French chef and picked up a lot of those techniques. So over the years, I've been working on putting those together and kind of creating that diverse menu where you get a little bit of everything in it. Like we serve our ropa vieja with a manchego risotto. I mean, that's like hitting Spain and Italy and Cuba all in one dish. And that's what I wanted to create. I wanted people to have a place where they can come eat food that they've never experienced, that they wouldn't think of putting together, and in a setting where it's very elegant and you can have memorable moments.
Chef, thank you so much for having us out today. The restaurant is beautiful. Welcome to Dixieland. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you for coming. Glad you made it.
All right, thank you. That's Lakeland Business Spotlight.